Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. My name is JMA Grenier, and I have a writing hack for you. So, the writing hack that I'm talking about is using a different font every single time you go to edit your books. So, this is what I mean by that. You know how when you go up and down your books, like you feel like you've gotten so much of the grammatical errors, the incorrectly spelt words, the, you know what I mean? Like etc., etc. When you get so used to that font, you actually miss a heck of a lot more than you'd like to admit. Then I'd like to admit that all writers of any forms really would rather not admit. Changing your manuscript into an entirely different font, you could see so much more than you originally thought. And I used this hack on all of my books so far. I actually used it in the editing processes, and it helped me out so much that I'm just going to continue on using this writing hack. At first, when I was doing the editing, I don't even know why in the world I kept running into discrepancies. I thought I got each and every single one of them. I knew it was going to take at least 5, 6, maybe 7 rounds of editing for myself for my second draft. Every single time I thought that I would get everything, lo and behold, guess what? I have another grammatically incorrect sentence, which is why I think that changing the font is so important. Because when you go to change your font, it's like seeing it through fresh eyes. Granted, the rule of 2 weeks it still applies. It's highly recommended to all writers, even if it's short stories. It's super important. Whenever you're ready to go back to edit your book, you can either change the font back to what it was before, or change it into an entirely different font, but make sure that it's not like those overly exasperated levels. Don't make it a bold font. Don't do that. Don't even make it italics. Don't do that. Take it from me. It's super hard to read that. Granted, the italics or bold makes sense when it is a single sentence, and you really gotta emphasize what the character is feeling in that moment. Don't get me wrong, that's still important. Go for it if it'll emphasize the moment. But when it comes to the entire document as a whole, make sure that it is a font that you know without a doubt that you can read. For me, I went from using the Calibri body font, I switched to Tenorite font, and after I switched it to the Tenorite font, and when I went through up and down the document again, holy cramoly, it helped out so freaking much that I'm going to do it again when I do have to go back and re-edit the first book. Because, granted, yeah, I do have a compelling story to tell, but it still needs love. I'm not even going to deny that. That was actually really gross. But I'm going to keep it in anyways, because guess what? I'm gonna. It's my video, my rules. Take it with a grain of salt. The reason why I say that is this. And I learned this the hard way, by the way. When you're changing the font, don't format your book yet. When I say that, don't go into the special indent list. Don't change it to the first line quite yet, or don't do any of those special changes quite yet. Do that until after you know that you got most, if not all, of the editing done. The reason being is because when I did that on my book, on my manuscript, Guess what? It changed. Actually, no, not even changed. It undid all my formatting. And I had to go through the book again to make sure that all of the formatting was up to code. And then when I realized that, oh, geez, son of a nut, I have to go through the book again. So I was like, okay, I didn't learn the first time. So I changed the font, and the formatting was undone again. So this is like a piece of advice. If you are going to use this writing hack, make sure that all of your formatting isn't quite done yet. Because when you go to change the font, it'll probably undo everything. And when you change the font, yeah, it'll make you look at the document in fresh new eyes. It'll speed up your editing process. Granted, in a way, I can't really use it on like the third draft of my first book now because I got all the editing done on it. But I am going to use this writing hack on the second book that I'm writing, and I'm also going to use it on any other future drafts that I'm also going to be writing. Another short video. I actually learned this writing hack on Tumblr of all places, but it was such a huge help. I highly recommend this writing hack for everybody else who is in like a hurry to get all their editing done in such a short amount of time. So yeah, that's all I got for today, guys. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and hit the little bell. Apparently it's there, but oh well, hey, whatever. Yeah, stay awesome, guys, and stay safe out there. There's psychopaths everywhere, so yeah, might want to be careful with that. Pet your pet. Love you guys. Bye.